Oh wait, guys, hold on. Give me a second. I just need to rev my computer.
It's like a lawn. And you pull them.
I need to oil it up real quick.
Well, at first I thought this was a problem because there was like roaches and ants and like rats inside my PC. But eventually I'm like, you know what? Just embrace it. So my GPU, right? Like my motherboard is essentially on the side and my GPU sticking out. So it's got this big flat area on top. I put a lot of I put a whole like ant farm just loose on top of my GPU. So
Yeah,
I mean, it kind of sucks though because some of the roaches will like get into the fans and like gunk it up. But I just gotta clean it with the toothbrush every now and then.
No, I actually use my PC as like a compost bin or whatever, so I just add like
I
a ton of
That's
oranges,
good
banana
practice.
peels. Yeah.
I have a family of birds in mine. There's a nest. What I've seen a lot of the time, people will take them and turn them into fish tanks. It's really cool. So you just submerge it in the water.
It's an aquarium.
Put the fish in and just turn the computer right on.
Oh well okay,
Yeah.
Make sure. Wait, before you turn it on for the first time, you want to make sure that you put the fish in first.
Yeah. Make sure you feed them as well.
There is a lot of people make the mistake though. When they do that, they actually make a few mistakes. Some people forget to put spray paint clear coat all over their motherboard before they do that.
Yeah.
Completely
So it
forgot
gives
about
it a
that.
protective layer so that anytime you put like you want to put like wildlife or like any kind of bugs or anything on like the inside, they won't like eat away at the motherboard. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the main problem. Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
So again with like there's a lot of like good PC like especially like ergonomic tricks that you can figure out. So especially with if you have a glass case, a good way to save space is putting your monitor on the inside of your PC.
Oh my god.
Behind the glass casing so that you have more room.
Dude, that is so ergonomic, bro.
Yeah, I keep my hamster in there.
Mine actually powers part of my PC.
With the hand.
Yeah, I keep the wheel in there too. Every once in a while he gets confused and he like puts a hand in like the fan or whatever. He's fine.
Yeah. He's lost a couple fingers already, but it's fine.
Yo, I propose a suggestion. So, like, if you want to like add water cooling into your PC and you can't find water, I suggest just put some gasoline in that bitch.
Yeah.
That will work.
You know what I've heard is you know what I've heard is a way better coolant, rubbing alcohol.
Oh
Really?
yeah.
Yeah. It's very it's a lot easier to get than gasoline in there because you don't want to get gasoline on your clothes.
Oh
you know?
yeah. You talking about rubbing alcohol reminded me of something because, this is not really directly with PCs, but more just like controllers. Like if you're playing with an Xbox controller and it's getting dirty, just take the batteries out of it and like rip open the batteries and like smash them to bits and take all like the acid and stuff and like rub it all over the buttons. And like
if you rub it,
it'll help lubricate it.
Yeah, actually, if you actually like slather yourself with the acid, it actually helps you play better, and sometimes even drinking it.
And you don't even need to put batteries in there at that point because since you have the battery acid on your fingers and your hands, you're actually providing power to the controller through your hands.
Yeah. And when you like consume like the acid or whatever, like sometimes if you just want to fill back up your battery because you took some acid, it's liquid, right? Just hissing right back into the battery usually helps like recharge the battery because like it goes through your system and just charges the acid right back up. Yeah. you can actually like
Yeah.
add like kind of like an aesthetic to your PC. So you know like how you have like tempered glass. It's just kind of lame, you know. So the hamster, you know, the one that's powering your PC, whenever that bitch starts like, you know, getting rambunctious or whatever, you just nail it to the
Right.
like nail it to the tempered glass and just, you know, see this little like hamster wee wee, and you know
Yeah.
the balls just like hanging there on the tempered glass. It's just a very nice thing to be watching.
Hanging from the glass.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I was so pissed because my motherboard and my case, it didn't come with like little mounting things, and like I had no way to mount my motherboard to my case, so I ended up just taking like a staple gun and stapling my motherboard to it.
Oh
Although,
my
yeah.
gosh.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Also,
so I've been
Yeah.
doing a lot of research into how, you know, people will react after like not really getting a vacation and like working like long hours, and I've learned that, you know, they get a lot less, you know, productive when that, you know,
Mhm.
they
Yeah.
have to work.
Yeah.
So I'll go on vacation with my PC. I'll like take it to the beach, like sit on the sand, like soak
But
in
your
the
fucking
sunshine.
wife?
Oh, right. So that you give your computer a break as well, and it's on
yes,
vacation
so
with
it
you.
runs
Yeah.
better.
Sometimes, you
I
know,
just
go
said
watch
that.
horror movies with it, you know, give it a little scare.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like taking showers with mine.
Adrenaline. Yeah. I do that with all my appliances, you know, my toaster, my oven, you know. Take them all
I
with
was just
me.
about to say something about that. Do you guys keep your blender in there too?
Yeah.
I'm always making
Naturally.
milkshakes in there.
I
In your
pour it-
PC,
Won't
yeah,
lie.
yeah.
Sometimes the hamster sneaks in. I get him. I notice him like most of the time though.
Yeah, usually they don't. I mean, it's extra protein, so it's like a win, you know.
I have
Yeah.
my, I have
And
my
having
blender.
that toaster in there is kind of nice because, like, after you like toast your bread, you know, you're taking a shower. The water makes it nice and crispy as well. Adding butter to it and everything, making like butter sandwich inside the gets a little
Wait,
mushy, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
have you guys ever brought your PC to a Native American burial ground?
No.
Oh, because like the
No.
spirits actually talk to your PC, and like it actually like they actually like you can use like one of those spirits as like a RAM chip, but they're usually only like 4 gigs. It's like not that good, but
But if you're on a budget,
It's extra. It's extra, yeah.
if you're on a budget, that's a really great option.
You know,
yeah.
I have my blender like right below my like air intake vents, so like I could just shove the ingredients through it, like through the mesh.
Oh,
Yeah.
It gets
that's
cut off-
smart.
it gets cut
That's
off.
really smart.
And the fan
Yeah,
like
like
comes
it's like a
up little bit,
strainer.
too.
Yeah.
So recently, like the other day, I swapped out on my PC. I swapped out the manual transmission for an automatic, and like
Mhm.
now I don't have to shift through different different gigahertz speeds. Like I don't have to shift through on my CPU anymore, because
Yeah.
that's always been an annoying thing. Like if I'm playing like GTA or something, I gotta shift up to like high gigahertz and then shift back down to low gigahertz. It's just very frustrating.
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
what you mean.
Yeah.
So I
wait,
know.
hold up, guys.
uh,
Before I go, I like okay. I have to shovel more coal into my power supply real quick. I'll be right back.
Oh my
Oh, you're on a coal system.
Yeah. I
Oh,
see.
you're
Ah,
not.
gotcha. So you know how like black people normally will have like they'll use like coconut butter in their hair. And
Yeah.
I thought
I do that
That's-
too.
Yeah.
okay. I don't care. You have curly hair. I said normally. But I was like maybe they're onto something with that. I
Yeah.
didn't have coconut butter on hand. Just use normal, and I'm telling you guys, it works wonders. I never had less dandruff. You know, it's so soft. Highly recommend.
Do you use
Um,
Marigold?
I recommend unsalted butter though. You want to make sure you get the unsalted.
So for you know how like for certain foods like beef jerky and just like generally meats, like they'll have like a smoked version. They'll just have like smoked like beef or something, and how they do that, I think they have like a specific machine that, you know, they like cook the meat, but it's like low and slow, and it's like right above the fire. So usually I just like to take like a tray, like an open tray, and just like dehydrate and just cook meat just in my PC, and that's how it gets like the specific, like, you know, smoky flavor. It tastes. I think that's
that's good.
I didn't have a smoker, and you know, I didn't know about that method. What I tried before, it didn't really work, but I got some smoke like in a balloon, you know, and I hooked up a pump to it, and I got my meat. I plugged it in, and I started pumping, and the meat just exploded, and it was a mess. It got everywhere. I'm not sure how they do it. I'm not sure how they smoke meat yet. The bits that were left over were really good.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I think you just have to make sure you don't put too much in, you know.
Yeah, I guess
I do like me some PC jerky.
Yeah.
PC jerky.
PC smoked beef jerky. Man, y'all are like talking about cooking stuff, and
It's making you hungry.
Yeah. In the kitchen, you know, right next to my blender and my toaster, I just have a PC.
It got me thinking.
It's in the kitchen.
It got me thinking about how our cat died. We, like.
I did not mean it.
The timing.
So my cat died. Done.
That was not intentional.
The hell?
So my cat died. We wanted to get it cremated, but we couldn't afford it, so we just put its carcass in the oven. And it kind of works, but it smelled really bad. Guys, you know what's sad is I got that, like, the cat cremation thing. That was a real post.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I think it was like, let me pull up the image. It's like a.
Oh,
that was like a real scenario that happened.
Yes.
OMG, word of advice, never try to cremate your deceased pet in your oven. Not only is it the worst smell imaginable, they do not turn to ashes, they just